Hey everyone, it's Saturday. Today, Saturday Eve, not Eve, but Saturday night. And my girlfriend would be over, so we're gonna do some cooking. And she said, let's do steak. So I got some really nice organic like steak, as you can see from Hudson Market, right? It's what is this? This is a ribeye, yeah. So this is ribeye, as you can see. Amazing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to basically just do the steak, sautéed, and I'm going to do the mashed potatoes with chives and a little bit of like yogurt mixed with that. So first thing is, I'm sorry, the weather has been crazy. So hopefully, I'm not getting sick or something like that. So so the first thing you want to do is start boiling the potatoes, right? So let me just fill the pot with water. And then I got the potatoes here, as you can see, diced. Not really diced, but, like small pieces, smaller. And then I'm going to turn on the heat on this one, kind of medium heat. And then just have all the potatoes. Let me turn off the water. Let me have all the potatoes into the pot, as you can see, right? And that's it. That's good enough. And into this, I'm just going to add a little bit of salt, so it gives that nice, taste. A little bit of, not too much. So that's that. And then just put the lid on, right? And then let that cook for I would say about maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or even half an hour. You want the potatoes to be very, very tender, right? If you want to do mashed potatoes. All right, so and then for greens, either I'm going to saute the asparagus, or I'm just going to do spinach, right? So let's see what she says. I think I should do spinach, but if she says, what do you call asparagus, then I guess we'll do asparagus. So the first thing for the steak, right? What we're gonna do is I have some really chopped garlic, as you can see, and then I'm gonna have a little bit of this onto the steak, as you can see, and a little bit more. Okay, and then on top of this, I'm going to add salt, right? Salt, and then into this, I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric. Turmeric is good for you. So basically, I'm going to marinate the steak the way I like, and a little bit of cumin, not too much. You don't want the steak to lose the what do you call the its taste of meat. And then I have here, as you can see, I have some spices. It says steak and chop, right? So I'm going to use this a little bit of these spices. Steak and chop. Here we go. As you can see, right? And then on top of this, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to a little bit of bay leaf, right? Crushed bay leaf, dry crushed bay leaf, as you can see. So just on top of this, just like that. And then into this, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, as you can see. Like maybe half a tablespoon on each, because I have two steaks, right? And then on top of this, I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Hold on a second. Okay, so lemon juice. As you can see, I'm just going to add this. Just like that, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of like hot water to this. Just like maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons. And the reason for that, I'll show you why. So that it marinates properly. And then basically using your hands, just rub the everything together, right? Rub everything together nicely, right? So it absorbs into the meat, right? The marination. Okay, so then do the same on the other side, basically, as you can see. And then flip it again. So then it just, the liquefied marinade, gets on both sides, as you can see. Okay, so that's our marinade. And then we're gonna keep this for at least like maybe 10-15 minutes, because I think she's coming soon. And let me just wash my hands. I'm sorry, I apologize. Okay, so give me 1 minute, and then I'm gonna prepare some garnishing once we cook the steak, right? So, and then I'm also going to have half of a tomato with the steak. So I'm gonna make the steak in like a Mediterranean style, with mashed potatoes and potatoes, and the greens. So just half of this, as you can see, and then just take this into marinate these a little bit as well. The tomatoes, as you can see, and just keep it marinated. And then the other one on this side, as you can see, right? Okay, so give me 1 minute, and then 2 minutes, and I'll prepare the garnishing. All right. Okay, everyone. So basically, for garnishing, right, I had green onion, chopped green onion, cilantro chopped, and a little bit of mint. And then I added a little bit of, the lemon juice, a little bit of lemon juice. So I'm going to use this for garnishing our steak. And I believe my girlfriend has arrived, so just give me a few minutes so I can go open the door for her, etc., etc. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so it's time to make our steak. So I'm going to turn on, I had this pan, as you can see, and I'm going to turn on the stove. I would say a little higher than medium heat, and then I'm going to add into this about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Here we go. That's good enough. I wish I had one of those IKEA, the indoor grill pans. I used to have those back in the days, but this should be fine too. How do you want to stay cooked, by the way? How do you want to stay cooked?
What'd you say?
How do you want to stay cooked? Medium well?
Yeah, the same as you.
All right, same as mine. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let the pan heat up before I add the meat. And we decided we're gonna have, for greens, we're gonna have spinach. So I'm gonna do like a sautéed spinach with garlic. And then mashed potatoes should be ready, as you can see, in a few minutes. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of plain yogurt to it, and then chives. As you can see, I got some nice chives here. So let's see, I think it's time to add our steak. So let's see. Here we go. Okay, first one, and then second one. As you can see, nice ribeye, grass-fed, no GMOs. And give me 1 second. I'm gonna just wash my hands. Okay, so while the steak is being made, I'm gonna add these tomatoes, half tomatoes, later on, not now, because if I add that now, they're gonna be overcooked. All right, so I'm gonna use the baby spinach I had the other day. I bought from Hudson Market, and I'm just gonna saute that in a little bit of oil and garlic. As you can see, I already chopped the garlic. And so just give me like 2 minutes. All right. Okay, everyone, as you can see, our steak is cooking. I'm gonna give each side about maybe 6 minutes, because I like it medium well to well, and that's what my girlfriend says. She likes that too. Okay, so and then we're gonna do the mashed potatoes. For mashed potatoes, as you can see, potatoes are cooked, and into this. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Into this, we're gonna add a little bit of plain low-fat yogurt. It gives that nice like acidic kind of like taste to the mashed potatoes, and also it serves as that base. The hold on a second.
Well, this is
Oh, that's Yak Okay, so I'm going to add probably like 2 tablespoons or maybe a little bit more, as you can see. Okay, into this, and into this we're gonna add chives, as you can see, chives. So you want to add these in.
to cut them, right?
Yeah, if you want to cut them, or you can just use your hands. It's up to you. So we're gonna use chives, and then a little bit of salt, and fresh pepper. Hold on a second. As you can see, I have fresh. Oh, that's not fresh pepper. That's sea salt. Hold on a second. So that's fresh pepper I have. Okay. As you can see, they're looking good. And I think it's time to actually flip our steak. So I'm going to use these tongs, and then let's flip the steak.
I'll use this
Okay. Okay, it looks good. As you can see, looking good. You don't want to overcook it too much, because then it loses that like juicy taste. You don't want to do that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the tomatoes on top of the steak, as you can see. And then I'm going to basically let it cook for another maybe 4 to 6 minutes, and then we are in business, right?
Yeah.
How is that going, by the way?
Good.
Looks good, right?
Yeah.
Looks good, too. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so our mashed potatoes are done with the help of my girlfriend. As you can see, looking good with the chives and the little bit of garlic. And for spinach, right? So I'm going to use this pot. Turn on the stove. Medium to low heat, because spinach does not take a long time to saute. All right, so the steak is looking good, as you can see. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually, hold on a second. As you can see, I'm going to flip this again one more time. Looking good, right? And then in 2 minutes, this should be ready. All right, now for our, let me put the tomato back on, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, for our spinach, hold on a second. So I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil into our pot. Right? Just maybe 1.5 tablespoons, not more than that. And then our baby spinach here, as you can see. Spinach, as you all know, it reduces to very small number, quantity, and then just use all the most of it, right? And then into this, I'm going to add garlic. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Salt, a little bit of salt and water. Hold on a second, everyone. I'm sorry. Maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of water, hot water. As you can see, these are not going to take more than like 1.5 minutes. So I think our steak is ready. So I'm going to turn off the heat. So that's good enough. And then garnishing, as you saw before I showed, I had the the green onions. Hold on a second, everyone. I had the green onions, cilantro, a little bit of mint, and a little bit of like orange juice. So lemon juice, not orange juice. So I'm going to use this and just sprinkle it on top of our steak, as you can see, just like this. Right? Use all of it. And I believe hold on a second, everyone. Our spinach should be ready too. Let me just double check. Hold on a second. I'll give it another maybe 40 seconds. Right? So that it absorbs the garlic and all that, right? So I'll give it another 40 seconds and then the dinner for 2 is ready. I'll be right back. And we can eat. All right, so spinach, that's what I'm going to say. Spinach is done, steak is good looking, and the mashed potatoes, as you can see, look amazing. Let me test. Oh, great. This perfectly as I wanted them to be. So try yourself at home, with your own spices and greens and whatever you like. All right, I'll see you all next time.